be guiding you through the entire process. Please make sure that you follow the following rules. It's best to take a lukewarm shower before this meditation. The environment that you're using should be a private space where you are alone and will not be disturbed by anyone or even your pets. Please ensure that you are sitting upright with your spine comfortably erect, with your palms facing upwards towards the ceiling, placed on your lap. Please ensure that your eyes are closed throughout this entire meditation. You may use a backrest for support, but do not let your head touch the wall or lean against any object behind you. We shall begin now. You may close your eyes now. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, hold it, and release. Deep breath in and release. Once more, final deep breath in, hold the tension and release. With the power of visualization, see that there is a doorway in front of you, and we are going to walk through this doorway. See this doorway as clear as possible. See the grooves on the doorway. See the doorway handle. Now we are going to actually enter into this doorway. When we enter into this doorway, we are entering into an angelic realm. In this angelic realm is one of the most highest vibrations that one can actually experience in this lifetime, in this dimension that we exist. Now, approach the door. See yourself vividly, very clearly, approaching the door. Now grasp the handle, turn the knob and open the door. See that when you open the door, through the door, in that space lies a complete white space, just complete emptiness, infinite whiteness in this space. Enter into this space and close the door behind you. See yourself walking 10 meters away from the door. And as you're walking, feel the space. Know that this is a safe space to be in. There is no harm that can come to you in this space, because this space is one of the most highest vibrations possible. Around you, you look, everywhere you see, just complete white vastness of empty space. There is a ceiling and there is a floor which you are standing on. The ceiling is very high up. See a platform beneath your feet, a circular platform. Sit down in a cross-leg posture in this space. And now the platform is beginning to rise up. Now that this platform has risen up to a certain extent, you are now much higher than you were before in this space. Now we will call upon the archangels to come and assist us through this process. We will first call upon the archangel Michael to come and enter into this angelic realm which you are in. Then we will call in the Archangel Gabriel to come in as well in this space. And finally, we will call in the Archangel Raphael to come in and help us through this process. Begin now to call in the archangels and invite them into this space so that they may assist you through this process. Know that this is a safe space to be, and now that the archangels are here with us, we want to ask them to assist us through this process. Through the help of the archangels, this process is a safe way in order to be able to deal with the shadow aspects that are deeply locked within ourselves, which we are too afraid to tap into. But through the assistance of the archangels, they will help us through this process and do what we cannot do. Now we will start at the source of where all the shadow stuff starts at, which is from your childhood. Now, I do not want you to try to force anything. I just want you to simply allow whatever happens to come through. Whatever experiences that are meant to come through shall come through. Remember that this meditation is not something that where we are going to deal with every bit of the shadow aspect in this one session. So we are going to take away chunks of this shadow aspects that are within ourselves, and we're going to work with it one by one. So now allow a memory of the past from childhood, whether that may have been started with the parents or the grandparents or the upbringing. Allow the archangels to show you which part of your childhood needs healing, which part of your childhood that has kept you entangled up till this point in your life that is preventing you from moving forward and living your best life. Even if it was an example where your parents may have accused you for something that you were completely innocent of, allow whatever may come up, allow and see where you are taken to, which part of your history are you being guided to be shown. I want you to observe the dialogues. We are not getting lost into the drama of what has happened into the past. We are now just observing the dialogues between you and the people who you have interacted with. See this dialogue and call upon their higher self right now to come forward in front of you in this angelic space. Now, see what needs to be forgiven. Ask them, why have they done what they have done to you? Now that they have given you an answer, I want you to be able to forgive this person. This person who is standing in front of you did not know any better. This forgiveness is not only for that person to set them free, but to also set yourself free. They did not know any better at that moment of time. Therefore, they have acted in the way that they have. Now that we are at a higher perspective, we are able to see that this actions that they have taken, the words that they have taken, and everything that they have done was just an inner reflection of who they are and a projection of who they are onto you. This has nothing to do with you as an individual. Now, forgive them by understanding that they did not know any better. Tell them that you forgive them for what they have done, and you now set them free. See that this being that is standing in front of you, everything of who they are, from the head to their feet, is beginning to shrivel and crack open, and inside of this shriveling and cracking open of the shell of this exoskeleton which they are using, a golden, bright, light being emerges from all of this, and this being is of pure light and divine essence. See this being rising up, and the shell which they have been using is now peeling off and falling down to the ground, and this being is rising up to the ceiling. And as this being is rising up to the ceiling, see it clearly that this being is now becoming one with the ceiling and merging into the infinite space that you are in. Now, if you are having problems with the ability to still fully forgive and you have not let 100% go, I want you to learn to forgive yourself in this process. That the way how you have acted, the way how you have responded at that moment of time, you also did not know any better. But now we are from a higher perspective where we are able to see that everything that has happened was in our control to some extent, where we could have allowed or disallowed that. But now we need to set ourselves free. See the same thing happen to you, where the old patterns, the shell around you is cracking open, and you as a divine light, as a divine being, is moving up, and the shell is peeling off your body. See yourself as this being rising up to the ceiling and merging and becoming one with the infinite space. And as you are floating up towards the ceiling, see the shells of the person who has left this space and who you are as a being who is also leaving this space. See your shell as well and their shell burning in the flames. And as you are rising higher and higher, see yourself merging with everything. moving back to where you were originally sitting on the platform. The archangels are always with you, and they are always guiding you through this process, so there is nothing for you to hold on to, as they will take care of you through this entire process, so you can let go. Call upon more memories of the past and work through them with the same process which I have told you. Call upon them, forgive them. Forgive them by understanding that they did not know any better. Remember that forgiveness is not only setting them free from you, it's more of you setting yourself free from all of these burdens of the past. Allow the archangels to guide you. Process with the last person and ourselves, and go back to the space on the platform that you were originally on. Don't rush this process. This is not a race. This is a gradual process that takes time. Give gratitude to Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Gabriel for this opportunity to be able to heal. It's through them that we are able to do this process. Now it's time to go back to where we have come platform is now descending back into the ground. And now you are floating and moving back to the doorway. The door automatically opens as you are moving backwards. Now the door to the angelic realm has been closed and sealed. And now we are moving back into our body, slowly moving back. I want you to do one last deep breath inhalation. Take a deep breath in. Hold the tension and release. You can start to wiggle your toes and your fingers.